reenactors of the 54th Regiment stood tall on Saturday as they set the pace for a celebration of Juneteenth in Hyde Park. This year's event at the Martini Shell was the first of its kind for the neighborhood. The focus was on struggles for freedom up to the present day, with time to express joy and pride, as well as some dialogue on racial equity.
This is a day to celebrate and acknowledge our achievement and our contributions to this country, to our communities across this country. It's also a day for us to recognize and acknowledge the work that remains, so that we can truly experience freedom in this country, so that we can truly experience really the promises that America has made to all of us, those promises of justice and equality, of opportunity.
The significance of history is it showed you where you were, but it also serves as a blueprint for where you're going to go, particularly as a people. And so to have the Juneteenth holiday recognized federally says out loud and clear that those folk of color that shed blood, sweat, and tears to build this mighty, awesome country is significant. And we are all grateful for the day to be acknowledged as the citizens of this country that have really paved the way for others to come forward.
It means we have to acknowledge, even with a Juneteenth holiday, that we still have mass incarceration. We still have freedom work to do here in Boston and across our country. We have to recognize that we have a racial wealth gap here that is $250,000 between white households and black households right in the city of Boston. So while we celebrate Juneteenth, we have to recognize that the continual work for liberation is ongoing, and we have to make sure that we are at the forefront of this fight.
While we must hold space for our righteous rage at the indignities and injustices that persist, while we must hold space for the radical and bold work that needs to be done to root out systemic and structural racism, please hold more space for your radical Black joy and healing, because we are deserving.